Hi, I'm Rick Davis, and I'd like to welcome you to our show. We hope you tune in every chance you get and hope you learn something from every show. Thank you.
Merry Christmas from Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. In the store, a customer is selling Rick their unused jewelry for some extra cash for the holidays.
I want the kids to have their best Christmas ever. I just need a little extra help to get me through the holidays.
Well, as always, Santa, you come to the right place.
Ho, ho, ho! I knew I could count on you, Rick Davis. During the holiday season, even Santa sometimes needs a little help. Rick Davis, Gold and Diamonds, buying gold all day, every day.
Stop in and see Rick and his friendly, experienced staff at 5301 Brainerd Road in Chattanooga. While there, be sure to mention that you saw this ad on the CW and receive your CW special. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, Chattanooga's premier jewelry store. Rick, how much does it cost to have my gold appraised? Kirk in Lafayette.
Well, Kirk, having your gold appraised is absolutely free. We've been doing this for years. We do gold, silver, diamonds, and coins, and as long as it's not a written appraisal for insurance, we will give you a verbal appraisal, show you and tell you exactly what it's worth and why it's worth, and it's absolutely no charge for it whatsoever. Thanks for asking.
Send your questions that you would like for Rick to answer to www.rickdavisgoldanddiamonds.com or call the store at 423-499-9162. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business. Need some extra spending money for the holidays? With gold at the highest it has ever been during Christmas, there's no easier way to turn your unused gold into quick spending money than Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds.
My name's Rick Davis. I know we're not the only one buying gold in this area, but we are the #1 buyer of gold in this area. We want to be your friend in the jewelry business. We want your business. Thank you, and God bless.
During the holiday season, even Santa sometimes needs a little help. Ho, ho, ho! Rick Davis, Gold and Diamonds, buying gold all day, every day.
I'm Rick Davis, and we've set up a department in our store now for layaways for Christmas. The economy's bad. People sell their gold, but they also have things of interest to other customers. So we've got it 70% off of retail price. You don't have to pay high prices any longer. Plus, we've added the layaway. It's absolutely free layaway. Come in, make your selection with our well-informed staff. Put it in layaway, make your down payment. There's no layaway fees, no layaway charges. 70% off, and you still get to put it in layaway till Christmas. Come and see us. Rick Davis, thank you, and God bless.
How does Rick Davis see hundreds of people every day and nobody waits over 15 minutes? It's simply the system. Check in with the Golden Girls first. They divide your jewelry into plastic bins. Next, wait for your number to be called. This may be my favorite part because it is never a long wait and it gives me the opportunity to look around the showroom. Then, when my number is called, I get to see Rick or Jason. Both of them are great. They give me a value on my items and I decide if I want to sell it or not. Of course, I always do because Rick pays the best. Last, I sign out with Miss Norma. She's really a gem, and I'm on my way. I always have a great time with Rick and his friendly staff. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
We'd like to invite you to stop by the store at 5301 Brainerd Road, where we have an incredibly friendly staff, a very educated staff, and we're there to serve you and answer your questions. So please stop by and get to know us a little bit better, because we are your friend in the jewelry business. How you doing? Yep. That's really expensive, those high dollar ticket counters.
Whatever it takes.
We got one of them up here that's not plugged in yet, but When there's two of us here, we use it. If it's just me, I should be able to look over and tell who's next.
As long as you done it, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, 36 years. If I can't count to 100 by
I
now,
want
I'm
you on
gonna have
TV,
a
yes,
problem. Where you watch it at?
Here on Channel 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, local TV.
Yes. Yeah, I live right behind Krispy Kreme.
Do you remember what you paid for this diamond?
Oh, it's my girlfriend.
Did she tell you what he paid for it?
Yes, sir. She paid for it. My payments on it, so.
Ouch. Well, here's the problem. I'm gonna give you a number, but probably I wouldn't sell this if she wants to try to fool with it to sell it on eBay. I mean, marquees just won't bring much money. We hadn't sold any marquees in probably 3 to 4 years nationwide. They just don't move anymore. That don't mean they won't come back in a few years and go back to regular good prices, but they're just not bringing it now.
So it's a marquee diamond.
Yep.
So that ain't worth the crap.
Well, I mean, it's worth probably 100 and a quarter. It's worth $122. 772. You got $280 there. If that helps. Sold. A lot of times people just don't want to fool with it in order
You
to,
don't care nothing about it.
yeah. Christmas money. If you'll sign out with Miss Norma right over there. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, and 80. $280. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
When I became a grandpa, I said, "Don't you call me grandpa." And the first time that little boy looked up at me and he said, "Hi, grandpa," I thought, "Oh my God." You know, yeah, call me whatever you want to, boy. You have got $85 there, sweetheart. I'll do 95. That one little band right there, I know something I can use that for. I'll do 100 if that'll help you out. That takes you to the limit. If it helps, I don't mind doing it. I mean, is that right? Thank you, sweetheart. Sign out with Norma over there for me. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. Where y'all from?
Right over here in Russell.
All right.
Yeah, not very far at all.
Over the hill and through the woods.
$6.
I'll trade like that all day.
Sounds like a pretty good one, doesn't it?
Yeah, $80 for 6, I'm in.
Right. That's a whole lot of weight right there.
Yeah.
Brought me a big old bag of costume jewelry in here, and that's all I wound up with.
Don't plan any trips to the south of France.
I just want to thought I'd get
I'm telling you, it's all good.
Yeah.
Something he found when he was walking out of the parking lot or something somewhere.
Going back to the earring or something.
Yeah.
Right here.
$40. That little bit right there. Of course, when you look at that little chain that don't weigh hardly anything, you know, that's all your money. Just that one little piece, half a gram.
Well, alrighty, sir. I just walk over here and sign that one.
That's it. Sign out Miss Norma. Tell her what you got. Let's get our business out of the way first, young man. What do you think? You know what that is? Hey, they all know what the reason for that is.
You say thank you.
That's his Frosty dollar. That's to buy. That's the only thing left out there that you can get for $1.
That's just true.
I had one lady. She said, "Darn you, Rick Davis, you don't. My kids will not drive by here. They don't want to stop and see Rick. Every one of them wants that $1.
What do you say?
You got $2.50 there, guys.
$250?
$250. Uh-oh. Now, is there any part of this that you'd like? If there is, I'll explain why it is, because you probably paid just for that. You probably paid $4.99, $5.99. What it is this is the materials. This is the cost and materials in it. $267.10. You know, we back it back a little bit for the market. But that's everything that it's got in it right now at this point. And that's based on,
So you don't do anything for diamonds?
yes, ma'am. There's one in there that I was a little bit of straddling the fence on that center one. Do you know what size that center stone is?
No.
This is little stuff here, but this one right here, it's your nicer stone. Now you're gonna know what size it is. 38 point. It's bigger than I thought it was. I'll do,
Number 30?
I'll do 3 1/4 on all of it. I figured that was a quarter when I run those numbers. If that helps you any, I'll do that. And if that is something you think you might want to keep, I'll give you the numbers on this where you can separate it that way. You know, it doesn't matter to me. I'll do it any way that makes you happy. 38 point, it's a little over a third. It's not a half. If it was a half, that center would be $500.
So how much?
31?
$200. Okay.
32?
$200. Sign out Miss Normalware for me. Be safe. Take care of the little man there.
Okay, thank you. Can I say bye?
Here's one of my cards. There, stick that in your pocket.
Say thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
32.
Well, I'm down here to purchase a Rolex watch for my husband's 78th birthday, which will be tomorrow. And I'm just thrilled. And Mr. Davis was very, very nice to me. I couldn't have had better, couldn't have been more pleased. When I walked in, they waited on me right away. We will definitely be coming back, that's for sure.
Need some extra spending money for the holidays? With gold at the highest it has ever been during Christmas, there's no easier way to turn your unused gold into quick spending money than Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds.
My name's Rick Davis. I know we're not the only one buying gold in this area, but we are the #1 buyer of gold in this area. We want to be your friend in the jewelry business. We want your business. Thank you, and God bless.
Stop in and see Rick and his friendly, experienced staff at 5301 Brainerd Road in Chattanooga. While there, be sure to mention that you saw this ad on the CW and receive your CW special. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, Chattanooga's premier jewelry store.
This is a segment that was pre-recorded from our show on Night Talk. We have inserts and people call in and ask questions, and we try to answer them on the spot. So if you'll view the show tonight, it'll answer some of your questions. If not, feel free to check us out at 5301 Brainerd Road. We're Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, and we're your friend in the jewelry business for over 35 years. Thank you, and God bless.
I hear a lot of comments about this. With like 130 people come in there every day, 125, whatever, over 100 come in there every day.
Every day.
So where are these people getting all this, and how they keep on? Where does all these people coming from?
If I could answer that, I wouldn't have to work every day. I don't know, Judy. It's you know, you think about it.
They just keep on coming.
They just keep coming. It's the quantities get smaller from time to time, but then we'll look around and it's right back up again as far as what they're bringing in. And it's just people, you know, and we see things from so many different walks of life that, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, you know, last year people bought things and they threw it back in the drawer and they haven't used it, and so now this year they want to sell it. So it's just that same
And I'll tell
repetition.
you something else too. A lot of people get a lot of Christmas presents, and when tough times get going in January, they'll be over there bringing them over there too. All right, we got a couple of callers. Go ahead over here, David.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
Rick, one of the things I'm interested in is getting my hands on one of the Louis Braille, or a couple of the Louis Braille silver dollars. I had an opportunity to buy them before they went, and I just didn't have the money at the time.
What are they trading at now?
I have no idea, sir. I was going to ask you.
You can call me tomorrow at my office and I'll try to give you an idea, but I don't have a prayer right now. I know they're high. I'm talking about, you know, some real high grades. I mean, it's just like anything else. You can probably pick up some that would be $10 or $12, but they'd be so worn that you couldn't hardly read them. The things that you want, the things that you want to collect in most cases are the real high definition stuff. I don't remember what the quantity that was minted on them was, but I mean, it was a very sought after piece from the day it was released.
Okay.
And I don't have any counts on it. I can't give you any information other than I know what happens to these things and how quickly they can go. I mean, it's not uncommon to have one that's issued today and issued at $30 issue price or $34 issue price, and within 2 or 3 days, if they're sold out, they start fetching $200, $300 immediately.
Wow.
This just happened on the case of the silver dollars, the American Eagles.
Okay. Well, I'll check with you tomorrow. Thank
Check
you.
with me tomorrow and I'll give you how many of them was minted and what you can actually get them for.
I appreciate that, sir.
Be happy to. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Tell me about Power to the People. These people, some of them have heard us tell about it, but tell us about Power to the People.
Well, it took it a little while to catch on, but it's caught on just about as good as the Judy gas card did. And we still get requests every day. Somebody walks up to the desk, they don't have any idea about the power bonus, but they know, what about my Judy gas card? And, you know, well, I mean, if that's what you want, they have to ask or we don't give it to them.
Right.
And if they ask for a Judy gas card, I'm not going to sit there and explain to them the difference, and you know, it's just, unless they need it. If it's needy, I will. But it's a $20 gas card, was what you made so famous, and it's still hanging around. The Power to the People is $30, and it's 10% of anything that you have electric. Anything that powers your home is where it came from. Power to the People, power up your home, whether it be kerosene, gas, electric, cable, North Georgia cable, Comcast cable, whatever. If it's telephone, if it's a bill that comes to your home that helps run your household, up to $300, we'll pay 10% on top of your merchandise when you sell it. And the only minimums there is 30 grams of gold or 3 ounces of silver. So very easy, very easily explained, very easy done. And we done 29 today. We had, 39 yesterday? Mm-hmm. So, you know, those
Saturday.
numbers is caught on.
Saturday.
A lot of people are using that power bonus to buy their turkey with.
And there'll be a lot of people after the first of the year that'll use it too, because they'll be needing some money, so y'all need to remember that.
Well, we're going to do it. We hope we can continue to do it all the way through Christmas. I don't even want to stretch and say we can do it all the way through January yet, but we're going to try to.
Yeah.
We're going to try
You'll
to
come
keep
up with
it
another
rolling.
promotion. You're a promotion-minded guy.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get something. If we don't, you will.
That's right, we come up with it. So, Rick opens in the morning at 10 o'clock. He stays
10
there till
o'clock.
6. All right, caller, you got a question for Rick?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I've got a piece of silver-looking stuff that I picked up. I don't know whether it's a coin or what, whether it's just some kind of memento. It's got a crown on one side. It's the same size as a silver dollar, but it's a little thicker. It's got a crown on one side, 2.5 G, and undoubtedly it's from the Netherlands. It's M-U-N-T, V-A-N-N-E-T, K-O-L-I-N-G, R-I-J-K, D-E-R, and Netherlands.
It sounds like it's the equivalent to our silver dollars, but it's probably made out of copper nickel.
Yeah, 1929.
Yes, sir.
I picked it up in the Philippine Islands. I kept it as a memento, and I've been trying to get up enough nerve to call and see if you knew what it might be.
I think it's going to be copper nickel. If you can call me tomorrow at the store and I'll write down the letters off of it, I can tell you exactly what it is.
Well, I'd appreciate it.
But if it's silver, it's going to be about $30. If it's copper nickel, it's going to be $4 or $5.
Yeah. Okay, well, appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
We'll try to help you out tomorrow.
Give him your number, Rick. Well,
You can call me at the store anytime if you have any questions. We try to take we will not go to the animated computer answering service. I hate to get them on the phone. I try to talk to, I like a live person to talk to.
I do too.
And you can call anytime from 10 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. And you might get one of the girls to answer the phone. We've got some extra help that may not know what you're talking about, but all you have to do is ask for Rick or Jason, and we will answer your question. And bear with them because our call load is as heavy as our customer traffic right now. We're experiencing 100, 120 people a day. That's an average day. And we have 95 to 105 calls a day. So, bear with us when you call, and we know you're there. We know you're on the line. If for some reason you get cut off, don't get mad at us. Just call right back. We'll get you in line. But, we make mistakes. We're like anybody else. We can't keep up with the line sometimes.
Every Christmas there's something trendy and something hot. And I understand that colored diamonds are this year's hot thing. So do you have any?
Oh, yeah, we've got.
And how do you know if they're for real or whatever?
Well, you've got to get your, we'll give you certification on anything that we sell. You've got to be careful when you're out there if you're buying from somebody you don't know or in different places. But color was starting to get hot year before last, and last year it got a little stronger. And this year we're seeing more and more of it. It was the black diamond to start with. Then they got into the blue diamond and then the red diamond. And this year the chocolate diamond is coming out pretty strong. I've got a chocolate diamond that's valued at $27,000.
What?
And I think we've got it, it's 2.78 carats, big stone. Beautiful bright white diamonds around it. So it's, it's all in the presentation. I think we marked it $4,500.
Now, are they mined?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean, what I'm asking is,
The
when they come out of the diamond mines, are they chocolate?
most of them, I'll say they're chocolate.
Or
Diamonds-
another color?
Diamonds can be colored with special equipment and things. You can add radiation and change the
And
color of
color.
a diamond to
Okay.
red, and it's radiated.
I guess that's what I was wanting to say.
The most expensive diamond in the world is a natural red diamond. Another very expensive diamond is a vivid, the word vivid must be present, vivid yellow diamond. These being natural out of the earth stones, very, very high dollar. Now you can take a diamond that's a white diamond and color it, and then you have to put color added, color enhanced on the certificate, but it's still beautiful and it's still a diamond.
Yeah.
Still looks great. And who's to know? Who's going to know that's looking at it other than you?
Yeah.
Was it color enhanced? Was it color added? Or is that really and truly a natural red or a natural brown?
Need some extra spending money for the holidays? With gold at the highest it has ever been during Christmas, there's no easier way to turn your unused gold into quick spending money than Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds.
I'm Rick Davis, and we've set up a department in our store now for layaways for Christmas. The economy's bad. People sell their gold, but they also have things of interest to other customers. So we've got it 70% off of retail price. You don't have to pay high prices any longer. Plus, we've added the layaway. It's absolutely free layaway. Come in, make your selection with our well-informed staff. Put it in layaway, make your down payment. There's no layaway fees, no layaway charges. 70% off, and you still get to put it in layaway till Christmas. Come and see us. Rick Davis, thank you, and God bless.
During the holiday season, even Santa sometimes needs a little help. Ho, ho, ho! Rick Davis, Gold and Diamonds, buying gold all day, every day.
Hi, this is Rick again, and we just want to thank you for tuning in and watching our show. We hope it's informative. We hope you've had a little fun along the way, and we hope you enjoy yourself. We try to make it as informative as we can, and we hope you tune in more often. Thanks for watching. God bless.